Hey, how's it going? So, I love talking about the culture and the different things that occur behind blockchain. So, today I'm going to go a little bit into the Burning Man movement and how I believe that the Burning Man movement helped inspire a lot of the different things that are happening in blockchain. So, a little bit of a background on Burning Man is that it is a magical city called Black Rock City that comes to life once a year in the desert of Nevada. One of these things that you do at Burning Man.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Will, and I'm here. I'm Will. I'm also known as. Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Will. I'm also known as the blockchain broker. Friends call me Bear, and I'm really happy to talk a little bit about what is the methodology and the cultures behind blockchain technology. Like I said, this channel is not going to have a lot about trading or charts or things like that, but we are going to talk about some of the core principles that I believed influenced a lot of the technology that we know and love today. So, Burning Man is a huge movement that occurs in the desert of Nevada once a year. It's called Black Rock City, and this city comes to life out of the sand every year, and then it's burned down and it's taken away a week later after the festival is done. This movement is a really powerful movement, and when I first went, I didn't quite understand it fully, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning about it because there's so much to experience and so much to learn. But what I noticed is that a lot of the core principles of the Burning Man movement I see are adopted today in blockchain technology. So, for example, radical self-expression and decentralization of power are some of the core things that Burning Man does. Burning Man promotes a decentralized organization and a huge culture of self-expression. It's very easy to see when there's no true head of Burning Man, when all the different camps and groups are able to have a certain say inside of it. And then obviously the self-expression is apparent when you walk through the desert and you see people dressed in ways that expresses their personality, listening to music that they really enjoy. Now, these principles align with the ethos that is foundational to the different blockchain technologies. This blockchain community brings these types of ideas by removing a centralized control mechanism, and it enables individuals within the blockchain sphere to express their ideas and their creativity permissionlessly, right? The idea of being able to be a part of the community with no permission, to be able to have a trustless environment where others can celebrate you, is so similar to what I felt when I first went to Burning Man and why I continue to go. Another really big thing about Burning Man is the collaborative communities and the gifting economy. Gifting economy is really hard to explain to people who haven't been to Burning Man, but people at Burning Man love to give each other gifts. And there's really this exchange and this idea of being able to give, and you get power through giving. It's different than bartering. A lot of people, when I first explain gifting, they think, oh, it's bartering. They're giving you water for food, or they're giving you food for music, or they're giving you music for a ride on your art car, or things like that. And it's not like that at all. It is complete, pure gifting, pure being able to share and give to each other values and to be able to give each other little gifts. Now, this economy allows people to participate without direct financial compensation. Now, this concept resonates the ideas of open source development, right? When we're building things in blockchain, we do it in a very transparent way. We're basically gifting the entire community the code, right? So when the founders of Uniswap made Uniswap exist, they gifted that code to the space, and the founders of SushiSwap took that gift and they built their exchange with that code, right? So this open source development, this idea of an open technology is so closely related to what I feel with the gifting economy, where they're giving you gifts with expecting nothing in return. The founders of Uniswap have never asked for a dime from the founders of SushiSwap, even though SushiSwap made millions and millions of dollars from that gift of technology from Uniswap. And I find the same thing happening in Burning Man. When I go to Burning Man, I'm able to get many different gifts from all the people around me, and I always try to find a nice gift of my own to give to others. But I never give a gift to the same person that gave me a gift, because that entails more of an exchange, whereas the gifting practices are more to help each other, lift each other up without expecting anything in return. And we're being able to build that in blockchain today. And it's such a powerful, powerful movement, and it's very unique. Because to be honest, a lot of this technology is really, really valuable. It can make you millions of dollars, and people don't usually gift these kinds of things. When you look at traditional tech, when you look at traditional businesses, they're trying to build a moat, or they're trying to build a wall around their technologies so that their competitors can't take their ideas. But with blockchain, it's radically different, where we say, hey, we have a new idea. Please take it, because those that do this and participate in the gifting part of blockchain, they make it better. They increase it with time. They're able to grow together with this. And this idea of building and developing to help the greater good is something that I found in Burning Man. It's one of those mindsets that I found in Burning Man that I also see every day in blockchain. Trust and immutability. Trust is so important to Burning Man, and it helps create a community that's based off of this mutual trust. Blockchain aims to build an environment where we're able to trust everyone, right? Because your money will be programmed that they can't steal it from you. Your blockchains will help protect you from bad actors and all of these things. Like I said in my previous video, I don't believe that we're in a trustless environment yet with the technology. And you can see that the area is rampant with scammers and people who are bad actors. But I do believe that in the future, we will build a system in which a scammer or a bad actor will not be able to impact you. And that's what I feel at Burning Man, is I feel that there are a community of people who have novel ideas that are ready to disrupt the world, but we're able to trust and work with each other through all of these different mechanisms. And the immutability of the blockchain allows us to maintain this integrity long term. One of the other things that I like to talk about is governance and consensus. Right? At Burning Man, they have such powerful ways of building consensus and building these types of governance mechanism among the camps and among the tribes, right? And obviously in blockchain, we come to a consensus on every transaction. We're able to get the miners to work together to get their rewards as a consensus mechanism. And this is very, very powerful for us to have. And this type of agreement and consensus is the same kind of ways. I mean, there's all sorts of consensus mechanisms, but it's all coming to the idea that if we agree on something, it becomes more legitimate, it becomes more real. And that is something that I found at Burning Man that I love about blockchain as well. Identity and self-sovereignty. Burning Man allows people to explore their individual identities and to exercise their self-sovereignty. You are radically self-independent, right? At Burning Man, and your identity and your self-sovereignty allows you to express that. In blockchain, we're building mechanisms that allow you to have greater control of your digital identity, and allowing you to manage your own data, in a lot of cases, own your own data. Shout out to Lens Protocol, right? I'm not sponsored by Lens, but I do like their technology. Own your own data and your own assets without intermediaries. This is one of the things that I think is a core belief of Burning Man. Identity is so powerful, and expressing yourself and having your self-sovereignty is so, so powerful. Experimentation and innovation. These are things that are awesome at Burning Man. When you walk through the playa, when you're walking through Burning Man, you'll see so many different experiments, so many different art pieces, so many different things that people are trying every day. And I see the same thing in the blockchain space. There's people coming up to me, coming up in the space. I'm seeing it on Twitter. I'm seeing it in real life. People with new and novel ideas. And these ideas are accepted by the community or rejected by the community. Either way, it's through consensus that we find the best ideas. And that occurs both at Burning Man and in the blockchain. I'm super fan of the cypherpunk movement, and I'm a big fan of Burning Man movement. And I believe that these two movements help change the mindset of the people who are rethinking our entire financial economy, right? So the beautiful thing about what we're doing here is that we're bringing in not Wall Street, not the bankers, but these free thinkers and these free minds to start to think through how we can empower each other, how we can work together while maintaining our economic self-sovereignty, while maintaining our digital identities, while having control of all of these things in our own space. Now, I am so excited to continue this talk very soon, but this is the kind of content that you're going to expect from me. I'm going to start telling you about the ethos, the methodology behind it, and all of these different things. If you guys have ever been to Burning Man, or if you guys are familiar with the core principles of Burning Man, please leave in the comments. Let me know what are some of the principles that you see in blockchain technology that you think correlate with Burning Man's ethos. Because I think that there's a lot to this community, and I can't wait to see you guys on the playa in August. Let's go. I'll be on the Esplanade. Take care.
Cut.
Go.